Okay. I wanted to do the like a little piece of the opening because I'm loving it so very much, especially when they go like JOJO, JOJO, JOJO. It's so good. Yeah, I'm loving part 3, by the way. So far, this is just gonna be the first 24 episodes because I was like, if I'm not gonna make a video about it, I'm gonna like probably forget it because that's kind of thing that happened with part 2. I made a video like after a week of watching it and I kind of forget some stuff. So I just like finished it yesterday and I was like, I'm gonna do this video today. Maybe, yes, I just finished it yesterday, about like at 12 a.m. or something like that, and I didn't want to. No, it was 11 p.m. or something like that. And I was like, I'm not gonna make a video right now. I just don't have the like mental capacity and everything. And I just want to sleep. So I didn't do it. And like now I'm gonna be doing it. So about a year ago, I bought myself this tarot deck because you know I kind of needed it at the time. Not need. I thought that it was gonna be like some sort of a sign. I really don't want to say manifest. No, like a manifest that I manifested. No, I didn't manifest it, but I guess it was something similar to that. I was wanting something so bad at the time, and I thought if I was going to get this, then it would, like tarot decks are kind of related to the thing that I wanted at that time, so I was like, I'm going to buy it. And that thing, it didn't happen. My dreams were shattered. And if you told me a year ago that I would have a YouTube channel with 20 subscribers, and, I would use, like, I would watch the JOJOs, and then, because I tried to watch the first part, the first episode like 3 or 4 times because I got bored, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I didn't know this was going to turn out like this great and stuff. And anyways, then I would watch JOJOs, I would make videos about it, then I would use the cards for the video. I would be like, what? But now that's what we're doing. So, yes, we're finally getting to see the stands after 2 seasons of Hamons and Overdrives and mudas. I don't even like muda. I said it. I like the vri a lot more than the muda. But, it's still iconic. There it is. There is Dio. We have Dio this season. But Dio is like Fire Lord Ozai in this season, in this part. We don't see him. We see his minions. And I think that's a great choice. Because that's part of the things that made the Fire Lord like very scary at the Because first of all, you're a kid. And then you never see this guy. You just learned how powerful he was. It's like the perfect example of show, don't tell. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like, it's a great and everything. But, like, when there's the scene in the Moria, when Lord of the Rings, when Gandalf, like, reads the book, like, telling what happened to everyone as he's reading it and you're learning it with the people. And that scene is great. So, I'm not, like, saying, like oh, you should always do the show, don't tell, but like sometimes telling is good, but with this you should use it because it's the same principle as the jaws. You never see the shark, but you were scared of it like regardlessly. So it's the same thing, and I'm loving that they're doing this. Like in the first 24 episodes, I still haven't seen his face. I've seen his body though. Like I told you, he got Jonathan's body. That's actually the reason. Like he got Jonathan's body, and then he activated. I don't know how stands work. To be honest, there's some sort of a garden spirit that looks like that. This is Jotaro. He is the main JOJO of the season, and this is his stand, Star Platinum. And they stand next to you. That's why they're called stands, because they stand next to you. I thought that they were standing and doing cool poses, so that's the reason that they were called stands. But no, it's because they're standing right next to you. So simple, love it. And they're not coming from Hamon. I don't know where they come from. I don't really understand, but they're just there. And they're cool. They're a cool power person, and they are represented by each of the major arcanas. So for the ones of you that don't know what it is, like there are 78 cards in a classic tarot deck. Cups, wands, what were the other 2? Pentacles and swords. These are like minor ones. No one really cares about that. The ones that you see in the films are this one, the major arcanas. When they make this, something like they just like lay all the cards, and then someone chooses something, and then it's like that, and everyone's like, oh my god, they're gonna die. And most of the time it's not about that. Like it's just so like very Hollywoodification of the tarots, but like it's not always about that. Like look at let me check out my tiny little book to see the it was 13. That 13. The method of the method of presentation is almost invariable and embodies a bourgeois form of symbolism. Okay, wait. Just something like small, like you're not gonna say. Okay, the necessary meanings: end, mortality, destruction, corruption. Also, for a man, the loss of a benefactor. For a woman, many contraries. For a maid, failure of marriage. Okay, maybe it's a bad, but it doesn't exactly mean that. It's just a bad omen. Anyways, yeah, the stands are represented by the karat there, by the major arcanas. There are 21 of them, and I think this is not gonna be the case for the like later ones because we already seen all of them, almost all of them. There's just the world left, I guess. The world is the only one that's left. Yeah. So let's start. As you know, Joseph. Oh yeah, let's see. This is Joseph, by the way. This is him being a gilf right now. He looks very hot. Still, look at the leg. He just looks so good, doesn't he? See, that is also him. Just go up a bit. This is him. I should like hit so that you can see his face. There he is. Very pretty, I think. Wait, if I do it like this. You see it better now, right? Okay, he's very pretty, as you can see. So, as you know, Joseph has a daughter with Susie Q that he married, the last part. And then she marries a Japanese rock star. We never see him. Something Kujo. It was Kujo, wasn't it? Jotaro Kujo. Yes, it was Kujo. We never see him. And then they have a son. By the way, this is Joseph's daughter. Like, you can see that she is Susie's daughter. They're just so full of love with like no brain cells, and I'm loving them so very much. So this is Holly Kujo. Yeah, she's Kujo because, you know, she got her husband's last name. I mean, if I had an accent like Joestar, I wouldn't change it, especially for something like Kujo. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. So then she marries this guy and then lives in Japan, and Joseph doesn't like Japan because Japan took his daughter from him. So, you know, he's a bitter old man. And then they have this absolute unit of a son. And this is Jotaro Kujo. In my opinion, as someone who, you know, didn't watch JoJo before watching it, I thought this was the main guy. Like, I think Jotaro is the face of the franchise. Just look at him. I mean, isn't he the first thing that you think of when someone says JoJo, like the meme with Dio and stuff? I mean, he is the JoJo in my opinion. Is he my favorite? Nah. And we're gonna be talking about it. Wait, is he my favorite? No, but you know, he's great. I love him. I don't know if Joseph my favorite. Joseph was my favorite. Then I learned that he cheated on his wife. And I'm like, so Jotaro is now my favorite. Okay, so this guy is very nonchalant. He is very disrespectful. We see him being a baby, and his mother is like talking about her, like, my beautiful son, he's so pretty, and he's all like this, he's so respectful, he's so smart, and stuff like that. And then we saw Joseph call him, shut up. We saw Joseph call him, shut up, bitch, leave me alone. And stuff like that. He just like swearing so very much, and I'm not doing it. Like I watch it like with subs, and there's just so many fucks around. Like you fucking idiots, bro. What the fuck are you talking and stuff like that? And that makes sense because he's 16. Okay, I don't know how old is he. He goes to high school. Probably. I hope he. Don't tell him that this is a middle school kid. Like look at him, and he is 6'5", I guess. I forgot telling about it. So Jonathan, I guess, was 194, Joseph is 193, and Jotaro is 195, which is important, I guess, because we see it like all through the show like a bunch of times. And anyways, then we meet Then what happens? Yeah, he's in prison, and then he says, I awakened a spirit, someone is like haunting me and everything, I'm cursed and stuff. And then we learn that it's just Star Platinum, and he beats the shit out of anyone who tries to hurt JoJo. And then, you know, they kind of get better and stuff like it. By the way, I think Star Platinum is like the most strongest one, the strongest stand, because he's just so overpowered. And like the scale that usually are like for like anime characters in the like special editions of the mangas and stuff, you know, the Haikyuu has them, that not had them, you know, like the you know, like the strength, agility, and speed, and like the battle IQ and stuff like that. And there's like A to E and stuff, because this guy is almost stacked, and the other one like looking like this and stuff, or like little small, and this guy is just like pew 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 pew. He's just so strong. Like, for those of you who watches, like, for those of you who reads mangas, you understand it. For those of you know, I can't tell it anymore. Yeah, but he's a stan and Star Platinum, and then Dio is once again very, very angry. He just hates. He's a generational hater. He just hates everyone that has to do something with Jonathan. He still hates Jonathan. He took his body, and there is this star-shaped birthmark in Joestar's. I think that's very cool. And Dio now has it too because Jonathan had it, and now they have some weird connection with Dio. They kind of feel each other and stuff. And Jonathan, like, then Dio just wants to kill them. I didn't catch the reason why. Like they weren't even trying to kill him. Like, they didn't even know that he existed. Then he did a bunch of stupid stuff, and then, you know, now they're gonna kill him. And then Holly also awakens her stand, and then they're like, oh my god, Holly's gonna die because she's so nice. Because she's so nice, she can handle a stand. I don't know. And then, oh my god, at the end of the, like, part 1, that's for the 23rd episode, Kakyoin was like, this is Kakyoin, and he was like, oh, the only card left is the, whatever it is, the world. And then they're like, probably we're gonna see it in the like second part of the part 3, we're gonna see the world card. But what if the world is Holly? Maybe, because, you know, like they got their powers from these cards. So anyways, and then, you know, the Joseph comes there, comes to take Jotaro out of the prison. And then he comes with Abdul. He's a great guy. I'm loving him. And then they made Kakyoin. And then Jean-Pierre Polnareff. There must be some Russian in it. Polnareff just feels so Russian. I don't know. And these are the main 5 characters. And in terms of side characters, this is the best part. Because in the first one, it is like, the JoJo's part 1 is, it's like, it feels like a Greek tragedy. It's so dramatic, so over the top. The evil is too evil, the nice guy is too nice, and everything. Good is good and bad is bad. There are no gray areas or something like that. So it's a Greek tragedy. Part 2 is more like a classic shonen anime. A bit more classic, still has its own specialty because, you know, that's the thing with JoJo's. You can just identify something about it. It's just JoJo's. It's not like... it's very like easy to identify whether something is like related to JoJo's and everything. By the way, tarot cards are also JoJo references right now, including Pakistan, India, Egypt, and the Red Sea. What else? And Hong Kong and hot Coca-Cola. I think that's a thing. I didn't know that. Joseph is so American, by the way. Like, you're British. Oh my god, calm down. Anyways, yeah, so these are our favorite main characters. Like, they have a lot more depth than the other side characters in the other 2 parts. Like, in the first one, like, the only side character is like Speedwagon, but, you know, he doesn't do much. He's just, you know, Jonathan's personal cheerleader, but I love him so much. And that guy, he found oil in the United States, in America, and then he became like so rich. Like, after, so this is like, okay, so there was Jonathan, then there was George, and then there is Joseph, then there was Holly, and this is now Jotaro, and like 6, no, it's 5, right? Yeah, 5 generations later, I think I decided, and I look so stupid right now. Wait, Jonathan, with George, Joseph, Holly, and Jotaro. Like, and he wasn't like gentle. Like 4 or 5 generations later, he still kept them. We still have the Speedwagon Foundation being all rich and stuff. I think he is like I think he left it to Joseph because he never married and stuff. I think it belongs to Joestars now. I don't know. But they're like rich, like so freaking rich, and like they buy a submarine just because they felt like it. But anyways, they need to go to Egypt. Holly had her son awakened and stuff, and they want to go to Egypt, and in there they just face a bunch of bizarre adventures. So by the way, let's just tell our 5 characters. As you know, this is Jotaro, is the main JoJo, and his card is, where is it? Yep, the star. This is Jotaro. This is tarot card. Then we have magician, and the magician is, where are you, Abdul? It's called by the way, yes. Jojo's stand is star platinum. Abdul's is magician's red. Then where is Hierophant? Yes, I guess. Yeah. And Kakyoin is, where's Kakyoin? There he is. His is Hierophant green. And then Polnareff is chariot. What chariot? Steel chariot? No, I forgot his name. I'm so sorry, Polnareff. Maybe it says it like it says it in here. I hope so. Nuh-uh. It doesn't say. It's something about chariot though. He has a knife, like knight, like that does its fight for him and stuff. Like this part is like most bizarre. Like they don't fight. They're like their stands fight and they just sit there and watch them. It's just so beautiful. And then of course, where is the hermit? Yep. What was it? Hermit purple. Hermit purple. Oh, I forgot it. What is JoJo's stand? Joseph stand. Nope. We also don't see that. Hermit purple. Yes, hermit purple. So these 5 are our main characters, and if I was like in charge of doing merges for the JoJo series, I would make a fan with this 5 tarot cards. It would both look so cool and would be like such a niche merch. Like it wouldn't like say Attack on Titan in the back, and then with a face, with Aaron's face in the back, and like with Attack on Titan on the front. I don't like very obvious merches like that, but this just would be so niche, I think, in my humble tiny little opinion. And then we see the other characters, for example, like from the ones that I remember. We haven't seen the Fool yet. There is Strength, which was, oh, by the way, anyone can be a stand user, by the way. An orangutan can be a stand user. Water can be a stand. A ship can be a stand. A baby can be a stand user. What else? Yes, this too. Like a baby and orangutan can be stand users. I don't know what makes you qualified to be a stand user, but there's just a bunch of them. The Strength, if I'm not wrong, was this orangutan. Yep, it is Strength. And High Priestess, which was, I don't remember who was it. I don't remember the High Priestess. And the Empress, I think it was some lady who put a curse in Joseph's arm, and then it would like fight with him, like there's this big ass parasite kind of thing. It was very weird, but it was fun to watch cause Joseph said his line, you know the trend, come on Superman, say your stupid line, and I wish someone would do that for Joseph, cause he just goes like, I know what you're going to say next. He says this for the Empress. I haven't seen the Fools yet. The Lovers, the most disgusting thing you ever seen. Steely Dan, his power is like really weird. He can't do anything but that he can put his stand on someone else's brain, and then if you hit him, then he's gonna the other person is gonna feel the effect. So he can just get in the body of someone that you like, and then you can't do anything to them. The Emperor, I don't remember seeing Emperor. Maybe it might be the whole horse. This guy, he has this. Is it the Emperor? It's not saying what it is, but Diamond Unbreakable? Really? No, it's not. Wait. Did I see it? No, Diamond's the middle card. Okay, I thought it was also gonna be in part 4. Anyways, I guess he was the Emperor. I don't remember the Wheel of Fortune. I do remember Justice, the old lady that is the biggest one of the Dio's minions. By the way, these villains are all Dio's minions. They all have stands. The Hangman raped and then killed Polnareff's sister, Cherry. So that's his motive at first. By the way, Polnareff is also, against our guys and stuff. And then that is a baby. And the baby, it was a very ugly baby. Where he is? Yes, they call him the Manish boy. Interesting. Here it is. Looks very ugly, as you can see. And he kidnaps people in dreams and then kills them in dreams. And since in their dreams they cannot use stands and everything, it's a very fucked up situation. Kakyoin saves them. The Temperance. I guess it was like yellow Temperance. This guy was like where is he? Yes, this guy. Yeah, Temperance. Yellow Temperance. So he had like this really weird sticky stuff that was coming out of him, hurting people and stuff. The devil, I guess it was the devil, used some sort of puppet toy. Again, went for Polnareff. The tower, it was Tower Grey, I think. Where it is? Yes. Greyfly. I don't remember his power to be. Oh yeah. They were in a plane and there were bugs, and this guy was controlling the bugs. And we have fly. Something we have fly. I actually want to watch JOJO's once again and just take notes of everything that I learned from that show, because it's really great. You can learn history and stuff from that show. It's just so great. You can just learn a lot of stuff about it. And there is Moon. The Moon was a sailor. It was blue moon, and they were he was able to use water. His stand was usable in water. I don't remember. The sun was creating an illusion and creating heat waves and stuff. It was also very scary. Judgment. I guess it was the judgment that the old lady had created little holes in people's body and then created a fog that would help her to use them as puppet and stuff. And world, again, we didn't see it. Kakyoin thought that it was about Dio. Maybe it is about Dio. I don't know. But yeah, these are all of our cards. The cards that we are dealt with. These are our main 5s that I think would make a really great fan. So yeah, that's JOJO Part 3. So they go from Japan to Hong Kong. They want to fly straight into Egypt to fight Dio, but they can't. Because once they got plane tickets, and then this guy attacked them and almost a plane full of people died. So they're maybe we should just travel around the world 80 days around the Jules book. And then they do that, and where do they go? They go to Hong Kong, they go to Singapore, they go to India and Pakistan. Abdul dies. He comes back. His dad was very upsetting, so I thought he would die. He died because of Polnareff, and they were no. And by the way, he didn't die, but they told Polnareff that he died because they were you can't keep a secret for the life of you. You're just so dumb. You're just so dumb. It's when Sasuke made this long ass secret password kind of stuff in the Chunin exams. And it's one of the villains, one of the other teams came from, and then he in his Naruto's forms, the shapeshifter in his Naruto, and they're what was the password? And the guy said it perfectly, and then Sasuke just beat the shit out of him. And but I said the password perfect. But I said the password perfectly. Why are you hitting me? And it was Naruto is so dumb, he would never be able to remember that long ass password. It's the same thing. They don't tell him that he's dead, so he blames himself. But he's a bit dumb. But we love him. His heart is usually in the right place. And it was good for personal growth and everything. He was just acting so stupid. And then after Abdul's death, he kind of become more mature and stuff. And then yeah, these are all the stand users and stuff. Yep, not one fortune. Oh, I guess the Wheel of Fortune, but was this guy with some Aladdin's lamp and stuff. It was like there was a lamp, rabbit, 3 wishes, something like that, but the wishes were interesting. And yeah, so stuff like that. And then yeah, and at the like finale, they what did I not talk about? I told you about the stands. I said how the stands work. You die when your stand gets hurt. No, your stand and you are the like same person. They're just stronger. They have like different powers. Like his stand is a great guy, like a great sword fighter. His stand, Hierophant Green, does bunch of stuff. Usually used for like things like detection and everything, like literally like controls the battle area and stuff, kind of like Shinda. Oh my god, I love how I explain everything with Naruto. Then there's Mehmet Avdol. I love him. He's so great. He uses the Magician's Rat, which is this I guess an eagle head body that creates fires and stuff. Joseph is kind of weird, like creates this leaves and you know, like takes spirit photography. He punches photograph machines and then creates photos of stuff, like to find Dio's place. And I mean, it is you know, cool and stuff, but like compared to other ones, it's kind of boring. And Jotaro is, you know, just Star Platinum is very powerful, like as in strength, he's very powerful, like superhuman strength, and also really fast, and has like amazing reflexes and everything. He can like catch flies in the air kind of reflexes. Is great. And yeah, that is part. Really, they're like 20 days. They have like 20 days to find Dio and beat him to remove the stand from. Where is Holly? There she is. Holly. We see Suzy Q, by the way. This is Suzy Q, and is this? Yeah, this is this girl. She's just there, you know, kind of likes JoJo, and that's all. Everyone likes JoJo, by the way. I think this JoJo is the like most handsome one. I think because like we never seen other people like fell head over heels for neither Joseph nor Jonathan. So yeah, he's cool, he's hot, he's very nonchalant, he's great, very smart, nothing really bothers him. The only problem is that Jotaro is like really great, but because we see a bunch of like great moments with other characters, we don't see Jotaro a lot, and it's actually not a problem. It's something great. It shows that they cared a lot about the other characters and everything, and that is great. I'm loving part 3 so very much. It's my favorite now. I say this for like each new one, but like they have 2 JoJos. Okay, like I love part 2 because it has Joseph and Caesar in it, and we don't have Caesar anymore. Again, not yeah, almost no female characters. Like there is one and she's on alt hack. There is another one, we just see her like getting beat up and stuff. And there is this one, and this is not even her real look. And then there's the little girl. So yeah, there isn't, you know, much. Like if we're gonna wait for Stone Ocean for that, you know, I guess that, I don't know, I haven't watched it yet, but yeah, it is great. It's like currently my favorite one, and like I said, I think Jotaro is the like face of the whole series and stuff. I think it's just the most famous one, I think. It's like most recognizable. Just look at this outfit. You know, this classic Japanese school uniform, but like with edge. Like look at this hair and the chains. Like, well, why are there chains? I don't know, fashion choice. He gets like someone tries to like choke him with this chains, by the way, once, and then he has this cool ass belt. He just looks so cool. And then in the deserts of Egypt, he still doesn't take this off, and he's like dressing up all black in Egypt like he's John fucking Wick in the opening sequence of the 4th John Wick movie. I guess it was the 4th, maybe 3. No, it was the 4th one. The chase scene with the horses and stuff. But yeah, I am loving this. This is currently my favorite part, and I love that I used my tarot cards for this for this part. I think it feels like this is probably like the most professional video that I ever had. I kind of talked about the you know, and tarot cards a bit. By the way, let's just show you the other cards. This is the Pentacles one, the minor ones, as I said. This is Cups, and If I ever learn about tarot, like in a good sense, like if I like really learn it, I'm gonna make a video about them because they're just so beautiful. And sword, I guess it's a sword. Yeah, it is a sword. And then last one is the wand. The other ones, but you know, like I said, if you go to someone for a tarot reading, they're gonna read these ones, and you learned about them now, and it is great. Did I show you the other ones, or did I just look at them myself? I may have looked at them myself, and I would feel really bad if I did. So just gonna take 1 minute of your time and show you the other ones. This is the world. This is judgment. This is sun. This is moon, tower, devil, temperance, death, hanged man, justice, wheel of fortune, emperor, lovers. This is the one that you usually see on necklaces and t-shirts and stuff. The fool, empress, high priestess, and strength. You already seen the other 5. And yes, this was JoJo's part 3, part 1 video. Thank you so much for listening to it. I loved it. It was so great, I think. And yeah, I think you should just